You know?
He does look like
He's
a
a
leader.
front man.
Yeah, I trust his hair.
I trust his hair. And that beard is well trimmed. I'd vote for him. Hi.
Hi.
Was that enough energy, or you feel good with that? I'm just making sure.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was real, so I'm good with it.
All right. Welcome to membriash.
Yes, hello.
We are watching The Mole, season 2 today.
Absolutely.
Episode 1.
I'm going to be honest, I don't remember The Mole season 1 very well.
I don't either. Blonde dude made it to the end, and what's his face got cut early. That's all I remember.
Dom got cut early.
Yeah, well, the blonde dude won.
Yeah.
Right, that was, I don't remember what his name was. And then he went on that one show, and then he kind of came off like an asshole, and then he got kicked off right away.
What show?
Was that the original Perfect Match?
Did he?
Yeah, he came in at the end.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a little brain dead right now. I just drove 17 hours straight yesterday. After a week of not sleeping very well and driving 17 hours straight earlier in the week.
So what better than to watch an episode of The Mole?
Exactly.
To, like, relax and enjoy the fact that you're home now.
Yeah, I just got home. So if I'm a little off today, that's it. But I'm drinking coffee. I'm trying to get there. And I'm excited to get back to normal and watch some Mole with y'all.
Yes. Let's do it. I don't even... There's
nothing to talk about. Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you the mole?
I could be.
I am not the mole.
You know, this is going to be fun because there's the intrigue element I forgot about. Because we don't know as viewers.
We don't know either.
And that's fun.
And I was terrible at Mole season 1. I was really bad at determining who was Mole.
The Mole was weird though because it was like this lady that didn't do anything the entire time and just laid
she
low.
Was bad at being the mole.
She was bad at being the mole, exactly.
Like, why was I not chosen to be the mole? Like, I would be so qualified.
They really should pick somebody. Hopefully with season 2 they pick somebody that...
I think so.
Yeah.
Or I hope so, yeah.
I'm not the mole.
I'm not the mole.
Somebody that goes harder. They have to. They have to.
I want someone that, like, is, like, former, like, FBI or something. Like, I want someone who does a good job as the mole.
A trained liar.
Yeah.
Although a lot of people say, like, you can spot cops pretty easily with certain behaviors and stuff. I don't know. Like, that's also an undercover cop's a lot different than, like, some espionage master.
Yeah.
You know?
I basically want James Bond.
I'm Ari Shapiro. The Mole is back.
Was this guy the host last time?
I feel like I don't recognize this man.
I don't recognize this man.
So no, I don't think so.
He's...
Am I lying though?
I think
was he?
They must work together to build a prize pot that in the end only one will win.
All those shipping containers reminds me of Alice in Borderland. You remember that?
Yeah.
That show was so fun.
It reminds me of Dexter, which is also currently streaming on Netflix, and I'm rewatching from the beginning.
Yeah, even though you've seen like everything but maybe the last season.
Yeah, I didn't watch the season where he gets weird with his sister, but I watched every other season. Yeah. So. It's strange that's... I'm interested to see how they take it in that direction, personally. There's some actually weird vibes between the two of them in, like, seasons 1 and 2, but they were dating at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think
happening.
Like, there's some vibes that are coming off that it's like, they're siblings, though.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
The mole's objective is to wreak havoc while remaining undetected.
Are they called moles because moles are, like... Underground.
Oh. Probably. I would assume.
We have moles in our backyard, like real moles.
We love the moles, actually.
We love them, yeah. But I did almost fall into a mole hole yesterday.
What?
When I was like, because I was in a tight spot and I stepped and my heel was like,
oh wow,
you know. So
how applicable.
I almost Alice in Wonderlanded myself into our
the
backyard.
Mole. Oh, suddenly the hole grows and swallows you up. Yeah.
To begin the game, the players have been dropped in the Napier grass fields of western Malaysia and told to find a clearing.
Oh my god.
Aliens.
Ashley and Moland.
If you want to keep that, you're going to have to say it again because I'm just screaming aliens.
Ashley and Moland. It's not good. It's not even a good one. That's a dad joke. I don't need creeper cam with the breathing. This isn't a horror movie.
Can't see anyone or anything where I am right now.
Oh, this is okay. I didn't understand when they transitioned from like clip intro to like this is the actual like them meeting each other scenario.
Oh, you thought it was just like
I thought we were still in previews. Yeah.
How you doing? I'm Quaylen.
Oh man, I hate the beginnings of these shows because I just like I cannot remember everyone's name and it's gonna happen again and like I feel dumb.
That happens in every single show we watch, though. It's usually halfway through the season we have some faves, and then it's been whittled down a bit.
And then I feel comfortable.
Yeah,
That's the point where I'm like, okay.
Well, then there are people that stick out because you love and hate them, and then there are a couple that you still don't remember because they blend in.
Being a former undercover cop, I'm gonna...
Oh.
I think, but for me, I just think there's always way too much confidence with undercover cops.
He gives me Michael Rappaport vibes.
Yeah, right?
Interview and interrogation was my life.
He does give Michael Rappaport. Mm-hmm. Is he his brother or something? Is that Sean Rappaport?
Maybe they come from the same...
region.
The East Coast?
Yeah, definitely.
Boston?
Maybe.
I get close to people quickly. I'm trusting and I'm genuine.
She's wearing a thong bodysuit. Like,
as long as she's comfortable.
I would not be comfortable in that environment in a thong bodysuit, but yes, as long as she's comfortable.
Are you sure that was a thong bodysuit?
Absolutely.
I didn't see it.
Sure.
I didn't see precisely. I'll see on the edit.
Yeah,
all right.
You look out of breath. What's up, Hercules?
I'm Antonio. I've been training all my life for this game.
Have you? The game has been around for like 3 years.
His whole life.
His whole life. I get what he's saying, though.
What a chance for me to have these like niche experiences that I'll never have anywhere else.
That's is true. A cool thing about this is like you truly will never experience this again. Like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It's like an escape room on crack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. People that like escape rooms would like being on these shows.
It's all sleuthing and stuff. It's a lot more social though than it is. I mean, there are games and challenges, but...
We should try and get you on one of these shows.
No, I don't want to.
Why not? You don't want to go on one of these
shows?
No,
because of the trauma. I think about that with Survivor. I bet I potentially would get super triggered and paranoid. And I don't know
Lose
if that
your
would be
mind,
healthy.
run into the jungle.
Or
yeah.
cold desensitized and like a psychotic robot just there for the kill. One of two.
I don't think so. That's really not you at all.
Well, I mean, in high-stress situations, I sometimes do pretty decently. And that's like a trauma response.
Yeah.
Can I get the prize money?
Yes.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. Backstab, sabotage, I'll do it.
Oh. Michael, the parking manager, willing to kill people in the night to win the mole.
Think about that when he's taking your car.
Who looks shaky? Who is stressed out? The mole wouldn't care. They already know what's gonna happen.
Would they get like background information and stuff on the challenges maybe?
I forget. Oh, the host doesn't know either. That's cool. I love that.
Yeah. I do like that they put the viewer in the same shoes as the contestants in that way.
Yeah, I like it too.
Will all of you be joining us?
Oh, they're gonna eliminate some people right now.
Lurking in the grass, a danger to you all.
This is like giving me Lost vibes.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, come on. They're all hot as they're all just sweating in those suits.
Oh my god, that's so mean. This is like weirdly Squid Gamey too.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, they're doing that because Squid Games kind of changed the meta a little bit.
It's kind of crazy how like impactful Squid Games was.
It was.
Truly.
It was huge.
I'm gonna throw up for real.
Nice flex.
I'm always saying I'm going to rage puke, but that's different than this situation, I think.
I'm going to throw up for real.
I'm here to help my teammates put this money in the pot. Heck yeah. I'm competitive in life. I don't even let my kids win.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're one of those people, huh?
I understand, like, especially children, give them a challenge. Don't hand them things, but, like, you don't need to beat your child every single time.
No. I think it's nice.
Unless they're a cocky little
I think it's nice for people to learn to lose.
Yes.
And also to learn to win gracefully.
Absolutely. And if they're constantly getting beat down, like, either they're not going to want to play games with you anymore, or they're going to have some shit from that, probably.
Yeah.
There are only 12 spots in those cars. The first intruder to make it through will steal one of them from you. And it'll be the team leader that's replaced.
Yeah, why would anyone want to be team lead then if they feel like they're going to get replaced?
What's the incentive?
Right.
Was there an incentive?
I don't feel like it.
Maybe there's a hidden incentive you don't know yet.
Oh, maybe.
Because they do, I mean, everything is double blinds and stuff on the show. I don't even know if that's accurate, but...
I'll give you 5 minutes to pick a leader. If you can do it in those 5 minutes, we'll toss $10,000 into your prize pot.
Whoa,
oh, okay.
That's the incentive.
Yeah.
It's like if you think you can do it,
you get money.
You get money, and then people won't think you're the mole because the mole wouldn't volunteer to be the leader and then win. Do you think it's actually random who they pick to be it because they wouldn't want the mole to be the leader and then the mole to get eliminated? like episode 1. Like the show needs the mole to continue on the show.
I hear you, but I feel like there could be some manipulation in the background. That'd be ridiculous. The mole got eliminated at episode 1, and they're all just playing the rest of the game, being like, "Who's the mole? Who's the mole?"
What happens if the mole gets eliminated early? Do they tell him or no?
I don't think so. What? Yeah, I'm confused.
This show
I don't
could
even know what's
easily
going on.
like not work.
Just tank.
In my mind.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm just not understanding.
Yeah.
I'm going to nominate Niche just because you automatically just took a leadership role right here.
Oh, she's nominating people. That's an interesting strategy. Oh, and then people are on that bandwagon. Poor Niche.
It's the hair. Look at that guy. He looks like he'd be out front, you know?
He does look like
he's
a leader.
front man.
Yeah, I trust his hair.
I trust his hair. And that beard is well trimmed. I'd vote for him. Are they all going for Niche now?
Go for you too. We need 7.
Oh, Niche is it.
And I was like, wow, it's getting realer and realer every second.
Sorry, dude. You should have come in looking a little scruffier.
He's the one that says, though, that he's hyper competitive. Probably a good choice to be the leader.
Maybe.
I've never held a gun or shot a gun.
Dude, it's a paintball gun.
Not killing people, Niche.
I know.
You're gonna be okay.
It's a compliment.
All right, well, they got it. They got 10K. 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 Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Woo, 10K.
That's just me tripping over my words, but I haven't said it yet, so.
Yeah, happy Pride.
And it's coming out right at the end, so yeah, there we go.
Thanks to your sacrifice.
Gotcha.
I kind of hope he doesn't go home right away because even though I don't love a hyper competitive person, I do kind of like him. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems he like is a hyper competitive person, and so far he's coming off decently.
If we lose, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be pissed, actually.
Here's the thing too. I wonder if they accidentally eliminate the mole early, if they'd have some sort of like comeback or whatever, or some like he got back into the game by doing this or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
Also, last season it was a woman. I wonder if they'll go with a different demographic this time around.
Players. The course is split into 3 zones.
This is going to be massively confusing, isn't it?
I think they just have to like hit the intruders so that they don't get through the whole course.
So they're just hidden around like turrets, basically, in the jungle, shooting at people trying to run through. This is pretty brutal, honestly.
So it's a little terrifying.
This sounds fun as hell as one of the people like trying to get through. Honestly, either side, you're just like, pow, 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 pow.
Well, and like you used to play paintball.
Yeah, and we would do like some like really bushy type of stuff where it was really hard to see. So
this sounds pretty fun to me too, actually.
Yeah, this
I would have
really
a good
fun.
time doing this.
On Slingshot 2, I'm gonna have Hannah and Sean. Don't go for headshot.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Good advice, body shots. You're not a sniper.
Anyone could be the mole. Anyone could take away the money.
I will say, though, actually, with paintballs, headshots are a decent idea because the hard screen of the face splatters more reliably than on the body. If your PSI isn't right, then it can bounce off.
Well, but that was the slingshot people. And that's the advice he gave them. But then let's see.
He's not going to know paintball very well. He said he's never fired a paintball gun.
Right.
They're probably going to do fine, but you can bounce balls off of bodies very easily when you're doing paintball, especially if there's enough padding.
Has anyone shot a gun before?
Yeah, I'm pretty good with archery. I don't know if it transfers to this.
I think there's an aiming component. That kind of makes sense. Just
It
like
does.
squaring up and knowing and also adjusting as you shoot. Like if you know you miss and you're like, oh, I gotta go a little up left kind of thing.
Yeah.
Tony, Michael, you're strong. Get over here. I got Andy on the sniper position. And
I feel like Andy's the mole.
I'm
calling Andy
that
the
guy
mole.
down in the lower right, the old guy.
Yes, because
Unassuming.
The Niche, is that his name?
Yeah.
He said, he was like, I just trust him. I don't know why, but I just trust him.
Because he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that's gonna you over.
No, he doesn't.
He's just
I
there
don't know
to have
what
fun.
that is about him that gives those vibes.
Yeah,
but...
I hear you.
But you only have 10 bullets per gun.
Oh, so they do have very limited ammo.
I'm gonna be the last one because I want to be the last person in case something happens. I can get that last shot in.
That makes sense. So he's in charge of his own destiny in a way.
Yeah,
because he'll be
awesome.
last.
He's doing a great job.
He is
organizing
doing a great
this.
job.
Honestly, they nominated a very good leader. I think.
They did. He's doing a really good job. And he's not like asking, I think a lot of people would take this role and then ask for input because they wouldn't want to be wholly responsible. But instead he's like, this is what we will do. Because at the end of the day, he's the one that's ass is on the line.
Yeah.
Everybody else gets to stay. He has to go home. Yeah.
I like the way he's handling it.
Me too.
I'm actually really liking Niche right now.
Me too. I like him a lot.
I gave everyone very specific instructions. so they couldn't mess up. And if they did, suspicious mole behavior.
Oh, that's a good idea too. That he told people what he wanted. If they don't do it, then he's like, could be the mole.
Niche is crushing the shit.
He is crushing it.
Which makes me think he's gonna go home.
I know, I really don't want him to go home.
Chest level only. I don't want to go home.
Let's not start shooting.
How many of them can get through? Just one, or
I don't know. I
multiples?
wasn't paying attention when I went through the instructions.
There's a lot of instructions. Got Rappaport. He's just Rappaport. I don't even care what his name is.
It'd be easier if his name was Michael.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, Sean is like the Michael of S names. Right?
Yeah.
It is hard to hit a moving target. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
The
That was
slingshot?
close, though. To me, he wasn't... That's not him throwing it.
I need one.
Oh, man. You got to...
It's hard. The slingshot is hard.
Yeah, I hear that, because they're going so fast. And now the slingshot's done.
I just don't... It doesn't surprise me at all that they didn't hit anybody.
Because what they have to do, and maybe one thing he could have said is, like, have it loaded and ready. They were trying to load and fire as...
That's what the intruders were talking about. They were like, they're gonna have to reload. So if they can just get past on the reload,
the first shot is the most dangerous, and after that, they have no momentum.
There's a timing thing of like they see the person, but it's not going to be immediately. The slingshot takes time to like go.
Absolutely.
You know?
Defense line 2 snipers. They are using smoke bombs. Do not get distracted by them.
Oh my god.
This is fun.
Oh, Nisha's gonna go home. I don't want him to go home. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, they have to climb onto the tower. How about we go get some water and cool off during an ad break?
Stop. I'm confident if my teammates can aim me.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Andy is a forensic accountant. He would be a good mole. I'm just saying.
Let's go, Andy. Well, because like accountants, and you don't think a lot of people don't think about this, but like a forensic accountant, that's a pretty social job, right? You're talking to people all the time. You're investigating.
Yes.
You understand a lot of human shit.
I got caught!
There you go, Andy. I love Andy so far.
He's so
he would be a good
cool
mole
under pressure.
He is.
Which you kind of have to be if you're investigating stuff. Because even though it's like people think about accounting, but like you're still an investigator.
You're digging in, and you got to be. And sometimes you're talking to people in really high pressure situations.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He would be a really good mole as a forensic accountant.
Absolutely.
Actually. I don't have a field of vision to my 3 teammates, so it's really hard for me to identify. Is that real?
Oh, it's real. The mud is everywhere.
That's hard because he has. So the last guns are the ones that they actually have a lot more like ability to maneuver, but it's an easier situation for them to run through.
Okay, higher, please, guys, higher.
No.
Oh, they got it. Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh no. Oh no. Why am I so nervous?
Is this the last stretch here?
Why am I so nervous? I don't want Nish to go home.
How many guns do they have at the end? 2?
I think 2.
Keeping Nish in the game, that would add $20,000 to the pot, which is not what the mole would do.
The mole would very much want to sabotage this.
But does the mole get more if they...
Yeah, I think I don't know.
They get the money that doesn't get made or something?
I don't know.
4 people running at me at once. I only got 3 guns. I mean, my odds are looking really slim.
And you have a couple of people that have never shot a gun before. If you had people that had shot guns, like you'd be okay. But most of those people have never shot a gun, any kind, paintball
Yeah, and
or
paintball's
regular.
a lot different than a real gun, but it's still there's some basics that are gonna help you out.
Okay, here they come.
This is it.
Oh, Niche is going home.
Yeah, because they only got one of them. They have to get all 4.
Not a single person can get through?
No, I think if a single person gets
through...
they
got 30 shots. That's still not a lot,
I didn't realize.
There's 3 guns.
3 guns, 30 shots.
Go!
I was ready to rapid fire, but I hold back a lot of times.
She's not even really aiming. But again, like he's actually looking down sight. He's probably played like Call of Duty. He talked about, or one of them mentioned it looked like a Call of Duty level. Oh, it's okay if they don't pop.
Yeah.
They're allowing that. Okay. That's not paintball rules, but it works.
I can't hit that side!
Stay low for the ground, bro.
Ryan is kind of useless in
They're
this.
wasting their shots right now.
I didn't care where he was. Like, I made sure, like, that was my target.
They're done. Niche is done.
She has no... Oh,
she got
one?
Hey, dude.
Okay.
I also knew that Niche was the last line of defense, and he didn't want to go home.
So, but if you get at least 1, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, like one person needs to get 2, And then if the other two got one, they're fine.
I don't think anyone at that final is mole because they would have missed, right? Because it would be so easy to purposefully miss here.
And be like, I've never...
And be like, I don't know what I was doing, whatever.
She does, like, maybe I'm overly paranoid, but Ryan doesn't even look like she's trying.
How do they do this? Ryan has one shot left. Do
There's
they
no
go back?
shot.
Do they actually give him more ammo and then they go back and edit the show and they're like, we're going to say that it's 10 so that we keep him on edge or something?
I don't know.
Or is
I don't
Nish
think so.
going
No,
home?
I think it's legit. I think Nisha's going home.
No one would.
Yeah, and it's hard because she looks like she's not even trying, but she doesn't know what she's doing. She obviously doesn't know how to handle a gun. She's not looking down sight.
Whoa!
Ryan! With this, like, hip swivel, man. Holy crap. Hip shot, dude. She's not even looking.
Dude.
Wow, that was good.
That was good. Even if it was partially in the editing, that was still really good.
That was
I enjoyed
great.
that.
They make them run back through and give her an extra bullet.
Yeah.
It's all staged, folks.
I hope it's not, but that level of tension, you see the thong
That was
bodysuit?
yeah, okay, all right.
That level of tension.
You gotta show a little cheek.
Is impressive.
$1,000 in the pot. Yo, them's big numbers right there. 30K? That's some people's salary in a year.
Yeah. I mean, in this economy, it's not gonna get you very far because rent's crazy, but you know.
That's true.
But
it's life or death money right there.
Yeah,
though.
it is.
I have no sense for who the mole is because the people that were slipping when Andy was shooting, they were slipping.
And there were like 4 of them, so it's not one person that was controlling the whole situation.
I can't see what happened, but you should have hit one. You're definitely on my radar now.
I just wonder if like Nish was like, did he seem stressed out enough? Do you know what I mean? At the end, I don't know. I'm questioning everyone now.
I kind of believe Nish right now.
Okay.
I feel like he's probably cool under pressure, and he was yelling. He was like, "Do this, do that." He set it up pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's doing a good blind.
How do you feel about the slingshots? Do you feel like any of that was fishy?
Slingshots are hard. We watch Survivor. They do tons of slingshot work, and some people are just suck with those things.
Yes. And it was fast.
Yeah, it was fast. It's hard to hit quick moving targets with a slingshot, especially if you're not primed and ready.
I think the most credible place with sabotage was the people holding up Andy and like swiveling him.
Because he had a ton of ammo and he could have taken out multiples on that tower. It wasn't him, I don't think, because he was shooting pretty good. Well, I mean, but it could have been.
Initially, I said it was him.
Yeah, but anybody, and this is the thing that the moles often do with this, where they'll try and help, so that later on you don't think they're the mole.
That's true.
Like,
and they could be like, now is not the time.
Yep.
Now's not the time for me.
You don't want to come off
moley.
Yeah.
You know?
Suspicious on the first day, then people are gunning for you.
Yeah, that's true.
This is amazing.
I got $30,000 in a...
Oh my god, that is amazing. Ooh.
Oh, that's cute. And they both have like the same. She had the same color undershirt as her hijab.
Mansion with the whole Asian theme to it.
Asian thing to it. I mean, it's pretty specific. It's Malaysian.
I think if you could go on something like this and almost like not be committed to winning, like just be like,
fun.
I'm gonna go and have the experience of my life because I'm one of however many people there are here, I forget, but like the odds I win are low, so like I'm just gonna go have a blast. I think this would be so cool.
That's what I almost feel about Survivor. I feel like I actually would do a decent job at the beginning, and if I made it towards the end, I would get paranoid as and lose my mind. But at the beginning, I'd be like, man, there's like 30 of us. There's no way I'm winning. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree with that. I think towards the end is when you would lose your mind.
Yeah.
Tonight, you'll face your first elimination quiz. And whoever knows the least about the mole will be going home.
And the mole always gets this right, because the mole knows themselves. Right? Yes. So this is an auto pass for the mole.
The 3 most trustworthy players here. They all choose the group. You'll win $5,000.
Oh, that's kind of like the trust. They would constantly be like, if no one takes this for themselves, then the group wins.
And that's why people got mad at Tolu, because she's looking out for herself.
It's so hard with games like this, though, because it's like you really have to weigh how much do I need what they're offering me. And when it's money, it's hard. Like, it's hard to put your trust in all these randos that they're gonna protect your interests.
Yeah.
This quiz is gonna be hard because this thing went by so fast.
That one guy in the background, like, barely ever talks. He's just kind of like, you know, I'm almost suspicious of him.
Which guy?
The pearl necklace dude.
pearl necklace, dude. All right, I'll look for it.
Because he's just sitting in the background.
I'm pretty confident that Muna is not the mole or somebody that I need to focus on.
Oh, that's why Muna would be a great mole.
Mm-hmm.
I vote for Tony. Do you want one, Tony?
He's the one you think might be the mole.
I don't know. It's the blending in thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to really stand out a ton.
No, you don't. Actually, last season wasn't that the lady
She
who
was
was
just
the mole
blending
was
in.
like a background character?
Yeah. We barely like paid attention to her.
Everyone is showing their cards really quickly.
Oh, Melissa would be
Poker
good at
player.
it. Poker player.
Yeah.
She would be great at being the mole.
Mm-hmm. Did she just make a card reference?
Yeah.
All right, poker player.
You gotta let her have it.
Yeah.
You
It's
gotta.
true. You gotta let her have it.
You do.
It's like me making Lord of the Rings
Now,
jokes.
if she... How? You weren't like in the Lord of the Rings.
I'm a nerd. No, I'm a nerd.
Oh, okay.
She didn't invent poker. She plays it. I play Lord of the Rings. On the TV every couple of years. The whole marathon. You have to.
Extended edition.
Extended edition.
All right, we got our 3. Muna, Deanna, and Tony.
I don't know. I'm getting a weird vibe from Tony, and I'm probably wrong. I just want to say I'm probably wrong, but
It's very early to be making.
I know.
I mean, I called Andy as the mole early,
You know,
and that was dumb.
yeah.
That was dumb.
Well,
okay?
I mean, maybe though. Right at the beginning of the episode, I said it's too early to make guesses, and now I'm over here making guesses. They force you to, you know.
You get like 5 minutes in, and you're like, I know who it is.
No, I don't think that.
I don't trust that pearl necklace, Tony.
I want to hear what other people think, though. I'm sure people are going to give us like their ideas. I'd love to hear it.
All 3 trusted players must choose the cash for the $5,000 to be added to the pot.
I want to win money.
Just something didn't sit right.
What?
He's wrong.
He's
it's
so
because
wrong.
Everyone is like distrusting everyone, and sometimes
yeah.
they're gonna be right, and sometimes they're gonna be wrong.
Well, most of the time they're gonna be wrong because there's one.
Yeah.
There's one mole.
I took it.
Oh, Muna! I don't know about you anymore, girl.
Chose the cash, right?
I 100% chose the cash.
She's lying to everyone.
Yeah.
One of y'all two, if y'all take it, I promise you.
Oh, and she starts pointing the finger immediately.
And she's maintaining eye contact, lying to people. Muna.
Well, and until you get to know somebody, you can't really tell their tells very well. You know. So
she looks trustworthy. There's just something about the way that she carries herself. Like when she was hugging that one lady immediately, like she's very warm.
Yeah.
Like I think, and you hear multiple people saying that they trust her.
Yeah.
No money has been added to your pot.
No, no.
Muna did not have a good shocked face.
She had a mad face. I think she actually did better than a shocked face.
Okay, because a
She had
shocked
an
face
irritated
almost.
face.
Okay.
And it's easier, like Tony being like,
I have nothing to say. I said no to the money. That's all
You
I have
said
to
no
say.
to the money?
I said no to the money.
Why?
You said no to the money?
I said no to the. I said no to the correction.
oh, Tony's just dumb. Oh no, Tony. Oh,
Oh,
Tony, just dumb.
Tony.
Tony's just dumb, dude.
Watch Tony get eliminated. He's not the mole.
Tony.
Tony.
Oh, Tony's just dumb.
He's like, but he could use that to his advantage and say, "Do you think I'd be as the mole this bad?"
I would do that.
That makes me think he's not the mole.
I would get stressed out and then say the exact wrong thing and like shoot myself in the foot.
Somebody here is a really good liar.
Yeah, and it's you, Mona.
I don't feel bad. I didn't fly all the way to Malaysia to play nice. I played to win.
I hear
That's
that.
fine, yeah.
I hear that.
I don't. This is like.
It does scare me how easily she's lying.
Yeah, of course.
That freaks
but
me out.
that's people everywhere. That's
Oh.
like your coworkers, you know, your boss, your family, you know, like everybody around you's lying. It's just some
I can't
people
live like that, dude.
But I mean, like we talked about that. Like my dad's a pretty honest dude, you know. Like
dad's
I don't
incredibly
know if I
honest.
ever heard him tell a lie. Honestly, he's like honest Abe. I don't
Yeah.
know if he's capable of it, but that's kind of an exception.
If he told you something that wasn't the truth, I think it'd be because he thought it was the truth.
Absolutely.
When he told it to
I think yeah, and there are a few people like that, but that's like Muna's just straight lying to people and then playing it hard.
That's
And
really.
that's more normal than I think not.
It gives me chills though the way that she was able to pull that off.
Yeah.
Because even though she's telling us that she was lying, I had trouble thinking she was lying.
Like watching her behavior
If
after
she
she did
hadn't
that.
said she was lying, we didn't know, I wouldn't think it was her.
Yeah, but then the immediate finger pointing thing is a bit of a tell, I think, where she's like, "It's one of you two." That is
That
a
was a
tell
misplay,
right there.
for
That is a
sure.
misplay, but I don't think anybody caught it.
My strategy going in is to spread my answers across all the players.
I feel like Tony's gonna go home. I feel like my suspicions are wrong. I think him being quiet is just like, you know.
I know.
He's a little out of his element, maybe. Well, and then one of the other fun parts is that the mole is lying to us in all of these interviews as well.
Absolutely.
So you can't trust any of their words right now.
Oh, I couldn't go on a show like this. I'd be crying.
You're getting all nervous just watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're crying in the corner.
I would.
The mole, they're after me.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
And then everyone would think I was the mole.
Yeah.
Because I'd be throwing such
Hysterical.
a fit. Yeah.
Damn your hister.
They'd be like, weird play, but that lady's definitely the mole.
Weird play. Sobbing.
I tell you, I'm shaking. I am shaking. My heart is going 1,000 miles an hour.
He does look stressed. I don't think Quaylen is the mole. Because I don't think that the mole would be that nervous because they know they can't go home.
Oh, she's safe.
I forgot they did this thing with the cell phones.
Yeah.
This game is fun, honestly.
They're going to choose one of those 3 people probably that went into the money, right?
Tony.
I don't know. We'll see. Not Tony.
Oh, Tony made it.
He was too early.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Muna, so if they chose one of the 3, then they have to choose.
Yeah.
Is her name Deanna?
Deanna. Do you think they're gonna go with her?
I don't know. I don't know who they're gonna go
They
with.
didn't choose one of the other 2 people that went into the phone booth.
I thought
feel
they
like
would have
it's
chose
Deanna.
Tony too.
Yeah. Or Deanna, I think.
Rappaport's safe.
No, it's Sean. Okay, it's Sean.
My heart is beating through my chest.
I hope Quaylen doesn't go home.
Oh no.
I really hope he doesn't, because it's definitely not him.
It
Look at
really
him.
doesn't look like him. Why would they even pick
vomit.
him?
Like, he is so stressed. Oh, look at him.
Why would they pick him? He didn't do anything.
I know, dude. Oh, I don't want him to go home.
Oh! Okay, so he's either really nervous or good performer.
That's true.
That's the alternative, because he's playing it up so much.
Yeah, he's not actually a bus driver. He's an actor.
Well, I don't even know if that's what I'm saying here.
He's lying about everything.
His nervous energies could be very forced, and I'm not saying they are. I'm not at all, but somebody's lying.
I didn't feel like they were, because some of it seemed like what you would do if you were having panic.
Yeah, like an experiencer of anxiety, like fidgeting and stuff.
You guys okay?
Oh, they might send her on?
Oh,
I think
it's not. They're not getting sent home. It's based on how close they were or not to knowing who the mole is, right? The people got eliminated that answered the questions the wrong way.
I guess. It's not like they're voting somebody.
Yes. Oh, I don't want to see Rish go home either. I like Rish a lot. And he got through the challenge. Oh, Jesus.
They cliffhanging us on the first episode? Oh, well, because they released, 6 of them or something?
5.
5. Okay, well, there we go. I feel like we know a lot of names for a first episode.
We do. Well, it's because they were all in very unique scenarios where we're able to kind of see, oh, this person was the person who was shooting the gun. This person was the person that, chose the cash in the challenge.
Yeah.
So for me, it's easier to identify names with the people then, because, it's not, when we watch Love is Blind or something, everybody's all in the same scenario. They're all just finding love. So sometimes stuff doesn't stick out.
That's true. That's true. Because they're all that person was on the sniper. That person was that person.
It helps me organize
absolutely.
them in my mind.
Yeah. I mean, I like that first episode. I actually forgot how much I like this show.
It's a good show.
Yeah,
it's a good
we
show.
watched the whole first season and we were on it when it came out. So
I'm so bad at figuring it out. I was so bad season 1. I'm so bad this season.
I would be... I mean, I forget. Yeah, you're right. They don't vote them out.
It's how well they understand who the mole is.
Yeah.
That's how they stay
mole, and that's why the mole always stays.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, we got Dina.
Yeah.
Deanna. One of those, and then Rish, and then I don't know that other woman's name.
I don't know her name either.
Because that's part of it too. You got to be a read. I don't know. This is very interesting. I'm like, I don't know which of those people would go home.
I think the person will go home if they really thought they knew who the mole was.
Yeah, that's part of it.
And they're wrong.
I think we saw that in season 1 where the confidence is sometimes a killer. Yeah. Because you tunnel vision your answers to the point that you've been off base.
Early on, I think the best strategy, and I think Muna actually did this, I think the best strategy is to stagger your answers so that you're not putting them all on one person.
Yeah.
And I think that's the perfect strategy for that like scenario in the beginning.
You need to have more data. You
Yes.
can't figure out who it is episode 1 as much as we can sit here and say, oh, I think it's that person. Unless you have 100% dialed it in, you're going to screw yourself over.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking it's less Tony now because I do think that was a slip, and I think that was
so dumb.
the least smooth thing I've ever heard in my life.
And if they picked Tony as the mole and that's the level that he's bringing, like he's not sharp
do better
enough to be
and
the mole.
I do not think that was a bluff. That did not seem like a red herring or whatever.
It was a dumb.
Yeah.
Although I don't know.
I buy it. Maybe that's me being dumb. Who do you think the mole is?
Yeah.
Is it too early?
Like you can tell already who it is. I called Andy, but I think I'm wrong. You called Tony, but I think you're wrong.
We don't know who it is. We don't. I think we just need to watch episode 2 in a little while. And
Andy's too cool, calm, and collected for me. Like, it throws me off because everyone else is losing their minds. And then Andy is like, even while he's trying to snipe people, is like so cool.
Some people are like that, though.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, it comes
and his
with
career,
and he's
it would
older,
make sense.
life experience kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, because he just he kind of lets shit roll off because he's seen enough that he doesn't really care. He's there he's having fun.
Yeah,
maybe he can win some money.
That's it for me. I really hope Niche doesn't go home.
Same. I liked him. I really liked him a lot. I don't feel like I know the other two very well.
I don't either.
Yeah, so we'll find out at the beginning of episode 2. Thank you for watching.
Yep, like, subscribe. We'll be watching the rest of this season of The Mole. So if you want to continue watching that with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
We're going to sort of stagger, I think, Mole and Love is Blind Brazil episodes a little bit. So these are probably going to come out like every other day, but we're going to get caught up as soon as possible. We'll see you next time. Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Bye.
And then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're going to go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.